You've been charged with sex crimes with children?
Not really.
Not really? And never been deported?
Well,
Huh. Let's take him in and process him, lock him up.
Neighbors on the south side alerted each other about the presence of ICE agents. Mayor Brandon Johnson confirmed the ICE activity and urged the public to know their rights. Governor Pritzker is concerned the raids could...
So look, man, it's not a race thing, man. It's an Asian dude, man. It's not a race thing. Am I for it? Yes. You know why? They said he's illegal. It's an illegal immigrant, man. That's plain and simple. Illegal has no race or color, man. It's anybody from anywhere. That's the bottom line. And I think, check out the next clips, you know, the ladies on The View are claiming it's racism. Like, come on, man. That's ridiculous. And yeah, just watch this. Back in the gym, man. All right, it's not too late. Let's get fit. Do some of these kettle pulls. I don't know what it's called, but let's go.
That this is just the beginning. Take a look.
Is this what we will see every single day, ending in what the president has promised is millions and millions being deported?
Yes, but you see the numbers steadily increase, the number of arrests nationwide as we open up the aperture.
The estimates of perhaps those who have been convicted or arrested in the past, 700,000 to over 1 million. So after you do that, then you go after everybody who is there illegally.
If you're in the country illegally, you're on the table.
The acting Homeland Security Secretary said in a statement, criminals will no longer be able to hide in America's schools and churches to avoid arrest. What criminals are hiding in schools?
How many MS-13 members are aged 14 to 17? Many of them.
So, is this the immigration system fix that people had in mind when they voted?
To answer your question, which is this the immigration fix that this country wanted? I think absolutely there are certain people that wanted to see this kind of pain and destruction for a certain group or type of immigrant. Because if you look at the numbers, yes, the number of immigrants that come from Mexico or of Mexican-born are the largest. But the next largest are Asian. 28% of them come. I don't think they walk across the southern border. I think they come by plane. The next largest are Europeans. I don't think they walk either. I'm just saying immigrants, right?
Oh, not undocumented, though.
A lot of them are undocumented, actually.
But that's not the stat for being the
but a lot
Asians
of them
come by
plane
and
then overstay their visas. They overstay their visas. They overstay their visas, so they're undocumented. The Europeans that come here that overstay their visas are undocumented, but they don't come across the southern border. So I think there's a very clear message as to what this president wants the look of a criminal migrant to look like, what an undocumented migrant. And I think that's racist.
There you go, the View, the ladies on The View, man. They have a big platform, right? It's on, I'm not sure what time it comes on. I think it's national TV or whatever. And they're actually saying this stuff with a big following that many follow, which I mean, I don't understand. You can see how she said, you know, 28% or whatever. She just said that, I mean, but then was getting corrected and saying those aren't undocumented, right? So, claiming it's racism. The statistics show that the majority of, you know, the undocumented illegal immigrants are coming from Mexico, right? And that's what they said. So it's not being racist or racism or any of that, man. So just use some logic, and they're on a major platform, man. You know, if they're saying these deportations are happening, right? And they're doing the best they can to get them out. So why not just, that's a good thing, right? Just that's all you gotta do. Just say it's a good thing, and hopefully, they're doing it the right way, and that's it, man. So, watch this next clip, and I'll continue.
He has circumvented established law by weaponizing the U.S. military.
Can you explain what you mean by that?
Generally, before being deported, you have an asylum case pending in front of a court, and you must appear in front of that judge. Right now, there are 3 million asylum cases and 900 judges. That is why the bipartisan bill that was going to be passed addressed that particular issue. Instead of dealing with it legally in that way, and I'm not saying he's doing it illegally, what he did was declared a national emergency that qualifies as a foreign invasion. And on the U.S.-Mexico border, not any other border. And that cleared the way for the Department of Defense to deploy the military at a 60% increase. I just think that our military members, many of them did not join the military to do that job. And let me say just finally that they are...
So, as you can see, it seems like they're against it. Why are you against, it just seems very odd and in a way not using common sense or just, I don't know. They seem like they're just totally against, these raids and deportations of illegal immigrants. So like, why are you against that? You're on this big platform, and with the military thing, why are you against sending troops to the border where where most of the illegal immigrants are crossing at? Why are you against that? It makes no sense, right? It makes no sense. It's amazing to see that these things are being said on The View, The military, whatever military is going down there, I don't know if it's National Guard, it could be any, I don't know if it's the military that's involved in going overseas or in foreign affairs, but the bottom line is for national security, right? Military. Isn't that one of the main goals, is for national security? And so that just says something right there. Like, you gotta use common sense, man. Just read between the lines. Just listen to what's being said and what they want you to follow, and if it's the right thing or not, man. So it's kind of pitiful, man. What can I say? Everybody's not smart, man. That's the way I see it, But stay in the gym, eat right, drink water, and get fit. Strong body, strong mind, man. Let's go.
Amongst immigrants in particular, there is no doubt that we want anybody who had the opportunity to come to this great country and committed a crime, we want them punished, we want them deported to the fullest extent of the law. But a lot of good, hardworking people who are in our schools, who are our colleagues, who own houses and businesses here, who are the parents of U.S. citizen children, are getting caught up in this.
Yep.
Because it's been reported that ICE offices all over the country have been given a quota. There is no way they meet that quota just with criminal aliens. And let me just say, I think that what he's done with the military, in addition to the legal aspects that may be involved, has a lot to do with a publicity stunt. Yeah. The point is cruelty. The point is instilling fear. Yeah. But it's also very costly. A charter DHS flight, it's been reported, is something like $8,500. A military C-130 is $816,000. So each one of those planes is costing us, so that he can have his picture and his photo op, 100 times more what a charter flight would be. And I have been saying for 2 months that people need to get prepared, because he said this was coming and he's living up to that.
Yes.
So what does that mean? It means that the immigrants out there, if you're an undocumented immigrant, if you've got a kid in school, if you've got a U.S. citizen school, let that school know. Give them a list of adults that can go pick up that kid if you are taken in. Have your documents ready. If you can consult with a lawyer,